The Norristown coaching staff has got to be talking to that defense about making some tackles, making some big plays here. The defense eventually is going to have to force a couple turnovers because they're going to need a couple momentum-shifting plays to kind of reassert some dominance here in this game. So far, it's pretty much been Hatboro's ball game because the dominance of their running game has just been allowed to march up and down the field. And they've completed a couple good passes for some big yardage. So Norristown's got to reassert some of their own dominance and get some good things going here on defense. And that's not the way to do it. Well, Shandine with a 60-yard touchdown run. Not much to add. You saw it. And after that extraordinarily easy run, Hatboro takes a 21-7 lead. Norristown's defense has got to do a better job. They cannot allow plays like that to happen. They pride themselves in their team speed and athleticism, but yet Shandine runs wild with an explosive burst off tackle that was just inexcusable. Here's the kick. Kick, fielded by 22, Anthony Wise. Wise is taken down after a short return up to the 32-yard line where Norristown's offense will take over. .11:44 here to go in the first half. Norristown finds themselves down 21-7. They're not in a position where they want it to be to this Hatboro Horsham team that has such a commanding control of the ground game. Whenever you're down to a team that's good on the ground, it's easy to get behind in a hurry. Handoff to Booker. Booker gets to the outside. Booker lowers his shoulder. Good run by Matt Booker. Pickup of 17 yards there on first down. And Matt Booker trying to bring some spark into this lethargic Norristown offense. All they need is a little spark. If they can get a spark, they can get on a roll, but it needs to start now. Clock is a-running with 11:29 left to go in the half. Clock ticks down with backs in the eye. Inside handoff to Davis. Looked like he had some room there, but the hole closed quickly, and Davis is only going to pick up a gain of about 3 yards on first down, bringing up second and about 7 for the Norristown Eagles. Davis is a good, effective interior runner, but he's got to have a little bit more room than that. Some backfields have that thunder and lightning combination with Davis and Booker. It's thunder and thunder. Backs in the eye. Ellis in motion. Pitch out to Ellis. Ellis tries to cut back, sees some space, but does not get anywhere on second down. Good closing down of that hole by the Hatboro Horsham Hatters. Nguyen up to the line of scrimmage. Graham in the shotgun. He's operated well out of the shotgun this year. Graham in the shotgun. Graham under pressure. Graham rolls out. Oh, overthrows. Had two men, but overthrows him just a little bit. Too much pressure. The offensive line's got to give Russell Graham a little more time in that shotgun if he's going to get anything done tonight. It's difficult for a quarterback to make throws with guys in his face all night. The offensive line's just got to do a better job keeping guys off of Graham. It's going to bring up 4th down. The 4th and about 7. Norristown will punt. Low snap. Gets off a half-decent punt. That's going to go out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. Norristown did what it had to do there on the punt. Now it's up to the defense to stop this explosive Hatters offense. .9:44 here to go in the first half. 21-7, Hatboro Horsham. Another 18-yard gain. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm perplexed. This Matador defense is not working. It's time to try something else. Maybe they could try digging holes in the field. Stop. A tackle has been made by some. 2nd and 10. I know I said this last week at least 10 times. The tackling has been a major weakness in these last few games for Norristown. You got to pick them up and put them down. That's better. But still 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6 for Hatboro. Bringing up a passing down for the Hatters. Third down and about 5.5, 3rd down and 6 for Hatboro. There's that interior handoff. And what normally would have been a sure passing down doesn't need to be anymore because the interior of the Norristown line and linebackers not doing a very good job against the run tonight. First down and 10 for Hatboro from their own 46. Drop back, under pressure, incomplete, trapped it. I know that I'm seeing it, but I don't know that I'm believing it. Another huge gain. .22, Bobrin on the carry, another touchdown. My mother always told me that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. I'm not going to say anything. (28-7), Hatboro, and this is quickly turning into a less than ideal night for the Norristown Eagles. Halloween has come a bit too early, and this is a spookier evening than Norristown may have wished for here on the 29th of October. Hatboro is just cutting huge swaths of yardage and gaining historic amounts of yards on the ground. Norristown's offense is going to have to wake up and score repeatedly in a hurry to get back in this game. They spotted them to a 3-touchdown lead. It's a short kick. Derek Williams takes it to the 25, where Norristown's offense will take over. .6:51 here to go in the first half. Looks like a little bit of confusion out there on the field. Norristown calls timeout. Someone in the stand seems to be screaming for the band to start playing. But I think that the offense needs to really start playing, because I think that that's the only way this game's going to get better. Norristown has been unsuccessful here so far in the first half. If Norristown's going to get off and Norristown's going to start playing some good football, it needs to start here. Norristown's offense has been explosive all season, and if they're going to win a shootout, they've got to shut Hatboro down for the rest of this game, and they really, really, really have to score on this drive. Going into halftime down 3 touchdowns is a backbreaker for this team. Booker does a good job there holding on to the ball, but short gain there. Graham brings in the call from the sideline. 2nd down and 7 to go for the Norristown Eagles. Graham in the shotgun. 2 backs. Graham takes the snap. The play is blown dead. False start, Norristown. Second down and 12 for the Norristown Eagles as Graham drops back in the shotgun formation. 3 wides. Graham drops back. He's got time. He's got Booker in the flat. Good run by Matt Booker, and the Eagles need to get more of that the screenplay in there if they're going to be successful here in this first half. Matt Booker does a good job on the screen. Booker's a good receiver. They've got to get it to him as many times as they can and in as many different ways as they can. 3rd down and very short for the Norristown Eagles with 6 minutes here to go in the first half. 3rd down and 1 for Norristown. A pivotal drive for the Eagles here. They've got to score if they're going to go into halftime with a chance. Graham runs a sneak up the middle. Good job, Russell Graham. Norristown Eagles pick up the first. Eagles have a little bit of momentum here. They've just got to sustain it with 5 minutes and 52 seconds here to go in the first half. Graham in the shotgun. Graham rolls out. He's got Mayer in the flat. Mayer takes a big hit but does a good job holding on. Pickup of about 6 yards there on first down. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 4 for the Norristown Eagles. Second down and 4 for Eagles. Good pass from Graham to Mayer. Eagles have got to get it done on this drive. This is a very important drive for Norristown. Graham's got Booker as the single back. Mayer's in motion. Handoff goes to Mayer. Very minimal gain, if any gain, there on 2nd down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Third down and 3. I'm sorry, Mayer does pick up 1. 4:23 here to go in the first half. Norristown still down 28-7. Graham's in the shotgun. 3rd down and 3. 4 wides. Graham. Fumble. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. But Graham did not get any help from his offensive line there on that play. Fourth down and 3 for Norristown, and this has been a let me find an understatement, a rough first half. Fourth and 3 for Norristown. A low punt, but it takes a good Norristown bounce. And it's going to be again inside the 20-yard line where the Hatboro Horsham Hatters will take over with 3 minutes and 43 seconds left to go here in the first half. If you're looking for good things to say about tonight's game from the Norristown perspective, there's not all that much you can say except for the fact that the running game has been, in brief spurts, very good. However, the negatives in this case far outweigh the positives, and Norristown's got to do a better job. Gain of 5 yards there on first down. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for Hatboro Horsham. Number 8, Mike Zolo, is running all over the place and kind of doing whatever he wants. Zolo runs it all the way up to the 40-yard line. 2 minutes and 58 seconds here to go in the half. Hatboro's on the move again. The grass makes the tackle on that one. 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Two minutes and 35 seconds here to go in the half. Hatboro Horsham is up 28-7 over the Norristown Eagles. You're watching Channel 27, Comcast. Bit of a mix-up, misdirection on Hatboro Horsham's part. 3rd down and about 7 for the Hatboro Horsham Hatters with 2 minutes here to go in the half. A clever misdirection, deception play by Zolo and the gang. And Zolo keeps it and runs a little quarterback off tackle there for a gain of about 8. Hatboro calls the timeout. It's hard to find out what to attribute the success of the Hatboro ground game today. I think it's a mixture of missed tacklings and missed opportunities on the part of the Eagles and good solid play up front for the Hatters. It really has been a mess here tonight. Norristown's got to get in there and stop somebody and hit somebody right now, because going down 4 touchdowns at halftime is never an enviable position. Another positive sign for Norristown, I guess it's not so much positive for Norristown, but positive for like the health of our lawn, is that it has rained the past couple days and the grass has never looked greener. .22 Bobrin picks up another 8 yards, running straight up the middle. 1:24 left to go here in the first half. Hatboro again is on the move. Zolo gets to the outside. Looked like holding, but hey, what do I know? I'm just up in the booth seeing everything. Zolo with another good gain. And Hatboro again on the move with 1:10 here to go in the half. Zolo drops back. He's got a man. Wide open, he dropped it. Number 20, Shandine, just drops it. But that was a good pass. Little tough, little over his head. He had him wide open. Shandine had everyone beat and then some. Shandine wide open. Not much there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 for Hatboro. With 53 seconds here to go in the first. This has been a very tough first half for the Norristown Eagles. They have not been able to really get anything on track with the offense. Their defense has not been able to stop anything, and if this continues, this is going to be an old-fashioned drubbing. If Norristown can get something started offensively after a nice stop here, going into halftime down 3 touchdowns is bad, but it's not the end of the world. But if Hatboro scores again here, they're in bad shape. Zolo drops back. Picked off. Good play by number 41, Akeem Jones, on Zolo, and a pickoff of Zolo's pass. .44 seconds here to go in the first half. Graham's in the shotgun, trying to get something done here before halftime. High snap. Graham. Has Mayer. The clock continues to run. 36 seconds. The clock ticks down here in the first half. 29 seconds. Graham under pressure. There's a flag. Pass is complete, but there's a flag. We got to wait and see what the call's going to be. Holding against Norristown. Holding on Norristown, and that play's coming back. going to be second down and about 17 for the Norristown Eagles. Graham's in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Graham in his own end zone. A loss. And this first half is mercifully over. Halftime could not have come at a better time for the Norristown Eagles as they go into the halftime down 28-7. We'll be back with the halftime stats and figures as the Norristown Eagles walk off the field down 28-7. Here to go. With one half of football left, Norristown's down 28-7, and something's got to give, and soon. See you back in a few.